What's cooking, Juventus fans? Welcome back to your old lady's favorite YouTube channel. Now, the Mercado for Juventus continues to churn. They got one big signing. Well, they got Kostic. I know. Come at me. And then they also have potential more ones they're going after. Memphis Depay, as well as Paredes. We know about those. Could there be more on the way? Stick with us. We'll fill you in. Ciao ragazzi, welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone. My name is Justin Sofro, and today it is Wednesday, August 10th, 2022. Of course, I got your latest rundown of all things Juventus. This is the rundown. Before we do anything, though, I need you to do a couple things for me. First off, smash that like button. Give me a big thumbs up. Help this channel to continue to grow. It's really easy. It's free. Do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button as well if you haven't already. Join the community we have here, and hit that bell icon to stay notified for all of our latest videos. That's not the only thing I'm going to drop real quick, though. Let's go ahead and say you guys should consider joining the member squad. There's a lot of cool things you get with being a member. There's 3 different tiers: club, lounge, premium. Let's just stick with the premium. With the premium level, you get everything that the other 2 levels get. You get the loyalty badges, you get emojis, you get the monthly wallpaper, the Discord members chat, and of course the giveaway priority. As I'm seeing this on here right now, I need to say we need to remove the Delict from there. That's probably a good move on our part, is if we removed Matthias Delict and his emoji from this graphic. But anyway, you get a lot of cool benefits with being a member of the squad. You really help us to continue to support this channel, to help it grow, bring you more content, as well as, like I said, we're able to give more giveaways, do stuff like that. You get 5 times priority with this giveaway thing that we're doing. But the real reason I say that, and the real reason I bring this up, is to drop in about the Prediction League. This is about to start. The upcoming season is here in less than a week. Monday, first game day for Juventus, and then, of course, that weekend. Before that, we have all the other Serie A matches that will be happening. We'll be doing a prediction league throughout the season. Pick who you think is going to win, how many goals, who's the goal scorer, all that stuff. They're going to be ranked in whoever has the best outcome in your predictions, from losers to winners to draws, all that stuff. And then we'll be ranked. And then the first, second, and third place will end up getting rewards, or awards, I guess, in this circumstance. First place gets to get an official Juventus jersey from the official Juventus store. You can pick the player, you pick the name, all that good stuff, you win that. Second place, you get a €50 Juventus store gift card. That's awesome too. And then third place, you get a 1-year free membership to the Bianconeri Zone. A lot of cool stuff there. Definitely worth checking out our members section there. All right, let's get into it. The real reason you're here, though, is to talk about the news. What news do we have for you today? Well, first up, let's go ahead and get into the fun one, and here's a little bit of fun to start it all out there. We have, thanks to Footy Headlines, the new leaked Juventus third shirt that we'll be seeing later this season. It's an interesting look. I'm old and I am washed, okay? Let's just say that. I understand I'm getting old now. I am no longer young. It's an interesting design. The third shirts are always interesting designs. Sometimes they make no sense. Sometimes they do. Julian pointed out, obviously he's a Canuck on the channel. It looks quite a bit like a lot of Canadian Leafs there. That's what it looks like to me. Maybe they're trying to get some money from our Canadian friends. I don't know. Let me know your personal opinions, though, on the design. Do you like it? Will you be getting it? Sorry, the reason I pulled back for a second is because I was over here thinking, you know what, is it too early for a rant? Is it too early for a rant in the video? And I don't think it is. And I'm not going to go that hard in this rant, but my question is this. It's not even about the design. Juventus, if you're listening to me, broski, gal, whoever's there, what do I have to do? And if you watch our live videos, my intro, I make a statement. I'd be using that now, but it's inappropriate. What do I have to do to get you all to keep your selection stocked? Like, the season hasn't even begun, and you're sold out of the majority of your authentic and replica away shirts. I think the only way, if I want to buy a home shirt, I have to buy the authentic one, which is like $50 more, which I'm fine with, but at the same time, I prefer the feel and the design and the comfort of the replica. I would prefer to wear the replica shirt, just because, big guy, I prefer to have the one that doesn't, because I have to buy a size bigger for me to be comfortable. I like it loose. I don't like it skin tight. We don't want to show this off. We're not trying to do that. So the problem is that when you get the bigger size up than you would normally wear, it looks like a dress. The authentic looks like a dress. My main thing is, can we please can we please just restock? Can somebody restock so I don't have to buy? Go to an aftermarket seller or whatever it is, a third party seller. I want to be able to buy the shirt that I want. And the second part of it is I was waiting because of this Mercado. I thought I might be excited. Thought there might be a new player, Zaniolo, that I was going to be happy about in the Mercado, and I'd be able to buy a Zaniolo shirt. I do this every Mercado. Last year, I waited till Locatelli, and I bought a Locatelli home shirt, especially mainly because all the other Italian players. If you know me, I have a rule too. Italian shirts, because if there's one thing you learn, De Ligt, Ronaldo, Dybala, players like that, they can't be trusted. Italian players have a bigger commitment to the club and will stay with the club. So that's what I'd rather go with. And this is my personal thing. It's the reason I'm a fan too, is my Italian roots. It's a connection there. You don't care about that. But that's what I'm saying. I wait to the end of the Mercado. At least keep us in stock like a week after the Mercado ends. At least let me buy it. Come on. I understand. I'm a bigger guy. But like you had everything sold out. You had like a medium and like an extra small or something left over. Like, come on. Come on. Let me buy an XL. Is that too much to ask? All right. There's the shirt. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Will you be buying that shirt? Let me know. And if you did buy a shirt already, with the home or the away, let me know down there in the comment sections who you got on that shirt, or did you get no name? Let me know that as well, because I'm still trying to figure out mine. Do I get another Chiesa? Maybe. Potentially switch the number, so might as well. All right, let's continue. Well, for those of you that are sitting on your flight away or whatever software you use to track the flights, I'm not going to make my opinion on if I think that's a good use of your time or not. But if you enjoy following the flight paths of the different players as they come to Juventus, Pogba, Di Maria, those make a little bit more sense. Kostic, I had to judge you a little bit there on that one. But Kostic, if you wanted to follow his flight path, well, today is not the day. Gianluca Di Marzio is reporting that Kostic will not arrive in Torino today. Final details still have to be defined between Juventus and Frankfurt. So you can put it away, put your phone up, put your computer down, whatever you got to do. Calm down. Maybe tomorrow will be the day for you to be on your flight path, flight aware, and track Kostic, the super exciting player that is Kostic that Juve signed. All right, or signing. Let's continue on, though, and talk about another player that could be interesting and exciting for Juventus, should they sign him. Well, Mirko Di Natale is reporting, talking about Memphis Depay. Agreement with Depay for a 2-year, €5 million deal. Juve, who are in a hurry to close the deal, are eagerly awaiting the meeting that will take place in the coming hours between Barcelona and Memphis's entourage. The goal is to get him on a free transfer. Second part of that is Fabrizio Romano, who's reporting saying that Barcelona their plan remains the same. Talks for Memphis Depay's contract termination with Juventus in on it. I do have one update, and that's one reason I haven't made any comments on this yet. I didn't have time to make the graphics. So here's the latest update that Fabrizio Romano has put out there. He says that Barcelona have scheduled a new round of talks on Thursday for both Pierre Aubameyang and... I'm sorry, I'm sounding so country when I read that. Aubameyang. I don't know why I tried it again. Whatever. And Memphis Depay deals. The Chelsea are discussing on Abba's side, waiting for a bid. Depay in talks for contract termination, and Juve pushing for a 2-year deal. And this is the last part that's a kicker. Barcelona want to keep one of them. So one of those players will remain. So if Chelsea are already ahead on a deal, they're working they're about to send a bid in for Aubameyang, and they get that one done, he's the guy that will be sold, and Memphis Depay will stay there. And then Juve will be looking elsewhere. But if Juve, the problem is you're at the mercy of Barcelona with this, because you have to hope that Depay is able to get his contract terminated, and then that's when Juve will sign him. So if you're big on the Depay to Juve club or whatever you want to call it, right now the stock took a little bit of a hit. So something to keep an eye on. Where will Juve go if they are not able to get him? But as well as we knew yesterday. Opportunity seemed pretty high that he could be becoming a Juve player. Now, we don't know as much. All right, let's continue on. Talk about some other information out there. Maybe not so. This isn't positive either, though. Nico Scheda recently reporting yet another gray smoke, this time more tending to black, for Archer Melo to Valencia from Juventus. The dry loan operation did not take off due to problems on the salary at a 5.5 million euro net plus bonuses. The Spaniard cannot cover, or the Spaniard club, cannot cover more than 30%, and in the role they had taken Nico already instead. So there you go. One more year of Artur Melo. Joy there. All right, let's continue on to better news, and this is actually news that makes me excited and happy. And Nico Scheda is reporting that Manchester United will pay the £15 million plus bonuses to Juventus to sign Adrian Rabiot. Manchester United are confident to finalize the deal soon with the mother agent Veronique about salary and commission. So, you know, your boy's got to ask mommy and make sure it's okay. And then once mommy says it's all right, he'll end up going to Manchester United and he won't be haunting my dreams any longer. Let's continue to some very important news here at the end, though. And we need to, it's not the end. There's a couple more slides to go, let's be honest. We're talking about the youth. And we're talking about moves that are being made and what's been decided when it comes to the future of the trio that are in the youth square. And that's Nico Scheda, who's reporting that Nicolo Rovella to Monza from Juventus on loan will be happening soon. And I apologize to everybody who's been on. Actually, I am in that train. I understand the move. Let's be clear. I understand the move. I can't say I don't understand the move. Do I think it's the best move? I do not. I understand Juve are probably going to go get Paredes, who Allegri wants. If Allegri thinks he's going to be a big help and he's going to make the difference in the club, fine. But I think if you were to watch the players that played overall in the preseason, Rovella, Fagioli, and Manetti. I rank Rovella first. To me, he looked the most ready. He looked like the best player. He looked like the one that was good to go. Second up, I'd put Manetti. I think Manetti just has raw talent, and I think his talent can be molded, and I think he's got a future with the club. And I'm not hating on Fagioli. I know we've had people in here who get so upset, so bleep hurt out here because I think Fagioli is the least of those three players. I think if you watched any of those matches, it was easy to tell that Fagioli was the guy who had the least. I was trying to use a nice term, but he was least ready. He was the least prepared. He was the least impressive. Let's just say that. And I don't think he looked bad. I'm not saying he looked terrible. I just said of the three, that's how I rank him. But Max Allegri or the club view it differently. So Nicolo Fagioli will stay with the club. I hope that it works out, and I hope that he takes his time to shine. And I hope he, is able to cement himself. Otherwise, it becomes a waste for Juventus, and it becomes a waste for Nicolo Fagioli. All right, let's continue on, though, and that's the second part of this, which is Nicolo Fagioli renews his contract with the Bianconeri until 2026. So he will stay with Juventus at least till 2026, and we'll see what happens this season. All right, last two pieces are some big ones, though, and could really determine the end of this Mercado, what happens, and that is Nico Scheda is reporting about Pellegrini and his future with the club. He says that Monza and Atalanta have shown interest in Juventus' left fullback, Luca Pellegrini, who could leave Juve in the summer transfer window. And then the second part of that is Juventus are willing to listen, this is Mirko De Natale, are willing to listen to offers for Pellegrini. His entourage is working on it. Monza and Atalanta are concrete tracks. And the Premier League only interest from West Ham was back in May, Fulham and Brighton in July. So more than likely it seems that Atalanta or Monza would be more realistic options for Pellegrini to go to. But it's something to keep an eye on. Should he move, Juve can go for a left back. Who will that left back be? We talk about Reguilon. We talk about a couple different options. Would Renan Lodi come back into the picture? I think, unfortunately, depending on who you are, I mean, most people I think that are in this boat. Unfortunately, the most likely case would be that of Emerson Palmieri. And that could be a guy. I for some reason, I thought that the Lazio deal with him had gotten done. Maybe it hasn't. So it could still be an idea that's out there. Let me know. I don't follow Lazio that closely. Or Emerson Palmieri until now. I may have to go back to it. So that we'll see what happens. Keep an eye on Pellegrini, where he moves and where he goes. That'll do it, though. That's all the news I have for you today. Let me know your thoughts and everything we talked about in the comment section down below. If you haven't already, please do me a favor. Hit that like button. Smash that freaking like button. It really helps the channel to grow, to get, to bring more community here, to bring more people into our community and have more fun, more Juve fans. Like I said, what I do here and what we do here, the plan was to create a community for Juventus fans who don't live right on top of areas that are heavily populated with Juventus fans. I don't live like in the Toronto area. I don't live in New York. I don't live in Italy. I live in Louisville, Kentucky. And it's cool to have a community with all of you that join us in the lives and all the stuff we do here. We have a lot of fun, and we appreciate each and every one of you who have contributed to what we have here. One more thing, make sure you follow us at Bianconeri Zone, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Make sure you follow me at Justin Sofro on Twitter as well. And I'll see you guys next time. Forza Juve, Forza Bianconeri. Say hello to your old lady for me.